Hello, brain cells. It's your girl, Seroxy. We've finally hit 25K. Yay! And we've stayed there for a little bit. I think earlier in the most recent audio, we hit 25K. A couple of you congratulated me, and then I went back down to 24.9, and then went back up, and then went back down. But I think this time we've stayed at 25 for a little bit, so I'm hoping it's now a safe time to make this. Actually, watch it go back down to 24.9 after this audio goes up. Like that is top tier memes, you know? Like I won't even be mad or sad. I'm just going to be hella impressed. Anyway, this isn't exactly a celebration audio of sorts, but it is a meta ramble where I wanted to just look at the progress and timeline of my channel up until now. Most of you were around for it, but for anyone who's new, your girl went, quote, viral after posting the OG version of Best Friend's older sister. And I believe this was back in February. So that was only about 3 weeks after I had started uploading content at all, which is insane. I know. And I think it finally died down. Well, no, it for sure died down when I stopped posting for a month. No duh, Seroxy. And it completely stopped when I didn't post for 2 months. And since then, it's been an agonizingly slow climb to 25K. I think a total of maybe 3 or 4 months just to grow the 5K to get to 25. So yeah, for any creators or people thinking about becoming creators, my biggest advice would be, one, to make minimum 10-minute audios, and then to upload regularly. And I'm talking every 2 to 3 to 4 days. And then if you're really big brain, like I didn't do this, I should have done this, is be prepared for when you do get the algorithm's attention, start posting every single day once you're peaking, because that will really help build and maintain your channel's momentum in terms of growth. Having said all that though, it's hugely luck, guys. I'd love to think that, you know, I went viral because I write great stories and I tell them really well with my voice and I've got a whole soundscape going, etc. But let's be real for a second, guys. It's mainly luck, right? When we really get down to it, it's mainly luck. So, not to say I don't make great audios. All of you have helped ingrain that into me, and I'm a lot more confident now about my work than I was back then in February. But I'll touch, sorry, excuse me, I just burped. But I'll touch more on that in a sec. So anyways, yeah, largely luck. So if you're a creator and you're seeing little to no growth right now, I want to say don't let that discourage you. People will like your content. People will love your voice and people will support you. The algorithm just hasn't picked you up yet. And that can be for a variety of reasons. You know, it might be your thumbnails, it might be your titles or tags. It might even just be that this field of content, this genre of content is really saturated. It doesn't mean that the content you make isn't good. Oh, right about here, I should probably put a disclaimer that I'm specifically talking about ASMR, BF, GF roleplay creators. I don't want to speak for all of like content creation or all of YouTube. Yeah, just putting that out there, just a little disclaimer. All right, now let's talk about confidence and self-esteem. So, the context is that when I started this channel, I was recovering from almost 8 years of depression. I think I'd been on meds and therapy for about a year. And this channel, this was my first time actually doing something of my own accord in over 8 years. So, yeah, when I say thank you to you all, when I call you my brain cells, I say it with utmost sincerity. Like I genuinely truly mean it. You all changed my life. Admittedly, right, I was already changing my life, pat myself on the back, Seroxy, you went and got help. That's always the first step. The first step is always the hardest, but you all helped me maintain that momentum. Oh, see what I did there? See, you all, my brain cells, are my YouTube algorithm because y'all boost me up. Oh, you see, oh, fuck yes, Roxy. No one's as cheesy as you. Oh, let's get it. Sorry, no, yeah. You all have a part in my recovery or recovery journey from depression. Some of you are probably like, girl, stop. but no, at the end of the day, I think it's fair to think of all of you as a part of my recovery. 9 months ago, I was just starting my life all over again, right? I had very little in terms of confidence or self-esteem or pride. I hadn't truly worked on anything that I could be proud of in 8 years, like probably more than that, a decade. I was but the shell of the person I used to be before I became depressed. Before depression, I was this confident nugget, who the loved ones around me, the people that were cheering me on, they thought I was going to change the world or something. And then, bam, depression gets me and I've failed or disappointed all of these people that expected great things from me. I mean, I can joke about it now, obviously, because I'm recovering. But at the time, that was rough. It's still rough on some days when I think back to it. It puts you in a dark place to have failed, so many people. It stripped me of my personality and my enjoyments in life and my passions. Anyway, but you all, my brain cells, one by one with your comments and your emails and your Twitter replies and Twitter DMs, you all built me back up. Now, some of you might be thinking, Seroxy, you must have some awful friends, if they couldn't hype you up and support you like a bunch of strangers on the internet could. But no, see, that's exactly why your support and encouragement worked. It's because you're literally strangers on the internet, right? You don't know my life story. You don't know the issues or the struggles I've had to go through. You don't know me as a person at all. You have no context. You have no previous bias towards me. All you had were these roleplay audios that I spent hours and hours making. And you enjoyed them. Dare I say you loved some of them. Oh, confident Seroxy coming in, right? You loved some of them. Anyway, that's what gets me, right? Is that a bunch of strangers on the internet looked at my work, my archive of things that I had spent hours and hours putting my, blood, sweat, and tears into, and said, you know what? She makes pretty good shit, eh? That's so Canadian. Why did I say it like that? That was so weird. I literally never say eh. I don't know why that. Okay, sorry, I apologize. But You guys saw my work and you thought, you know, she makes pretty good content. Let's see where she's going. I'm gonna like, comment, and subscribe. You know, don't get me wrong. My friends that know about the channel, and then therefore also know about my depression, they're incredibly supportive, and it's amazing to be surrounded by such open-minded, loving, caring people. But with you guys, seeing your comments, seeing your reoccurring usernames in the comments, right? Receiving those heartfelt messages from you where some of you literally say that I've improved your lives. And I'm like, brain cell, my dude, my guy, my girl, my lady, my person, you know, my love. Like, you've changed my life. You've improved my life. So yeah, you know, let's high five on that. It's a what is it called? It's a symbiotic. No, hold on. It's been a while. Symbiotic relationship. Is that what it is? Yeah, one benefits and the other is not significantly harmed or helped. Yeah, see? Symbiosis. That's what we are. Is that what we are? Are there other types of... I feel like there are... Hold on. It's like a mutualism, right? Is that what this is? Hold on. Yes, we are a mutualism symbiotic relationship. It's been a while. Biology. It's been a while. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know if that necessarily helps at all to put things into perspective, right? Because I went from being depressed and recovering to depressed, recovering, and now with 25K subs and 31 more or less banging audios. So, you know, I mean, I don't know about you, but that sounds like something. That sounds like something else. That sounds pretty good. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I try not to cringe at myself, but sometimes you just can't help it, you know? When you're me, like, you're just so cringy all the time. Anyway, so that has been my journey so far on YouTube and in my recovery. So I just wanted to make this audio to thank all of you for being a huge part of it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's see where else I go, you know. Let's hope I maintain this momentum, you know. We ain't about relapsing, but it's okay if, you know, if you relapse, that's not a big deal. Like, we can always get back, you know. It's okay. Don't feel like you failed yourself if you relapse, you know. It's not. But we don't want the relapse, you know. That's not what we're aiming for. So, one of these days I hope to make a meta audio where I'm like, hey, brain cells, you know, guess what? I have reached remission, and my team, my medical team is taking me off meds, or is weaning me off meds now, and I'm going to be fully recovered. So for those of you who will end up sticking around, I hope we get to celebrate my recovery, my full recovery at some point in the future. Thanks for supporting this nugget. I'm doing my best over here, you know. So yeah, you keep doing your best. Oh, speaking of which, ever since the beginning of this channel, I've wanted to make audios about depression and other types of mental disorders, right? We can do this, we can take this journey together. So anyway, I need to go hang my laundry now. I don't have a dryer, so I need to go hang my laundry. All right, brain cells, this is it from me today. See you guys in the next audio, which will probably be a roleplay, I think. All right,